who I come from, which is why I can't listen to Future.
And I also think they're giving out, they're giving artists.
You don't think Future nice?
What's the word I'm looking for? They're like giving albums out too easy to people. You know what I mean? There's certain people that don't deserve to be on an album. You know what I mean?
Well, that rationale is different because of the landscape of what, of how you can put music out. That's different.
Right.
Now you can put music out.
Like you, I feel like you don't even have to know how to sing. You know what I mean? Or have a voice.
That changed everything.
It's a fact.
Everything's voiced over now.
All you need is a following.
I think rap today is what the streets was
People that trust and believe in.
Right. It's not about the talent as much anymore. You know what I mean?
What's your swag is. It all comes from the streets. It all comes from the streets. In the 80s, it was like, yo, that's the swag of this cat. How you move, what he wearing, what he saying. That's what rap is. It's just more swag.
Yeah, but it hasn't evolved for the better.
I think they should put it
I
on
don't
the
think it's
strip club.
evolved lyrically, but I think it's evolved. It's just a different, you know what it was?
Definitely pretty well.
You know what it is?
It
Not the
evolved.
brightest of smells, but you know.
You know what it is though?
I don't think she
That's
did
good,
that.
but you know what it is though? What I say is, what I say about it, you look at rap in the
Need her to be.
Yeah.
people didn't accept it, right? But you grow up in the 90s, now people they didn't accept it. Now I call it growing pains for the old cats. They don't accept the new rap age. They don't, y'all not accepting the new, listen to them, bro. They got it. They like,
But the only difference is with that, when he say for the better, that I can agree for the better, don't forget, he's talking about music, performance, entertainment. So, like, the reason why our parents, our parents in there turned their nose up at hip hop because it was repetition.
How's that feel?
It wasn't no band.
Good?
It wasn't playing no real instruments, this, that, and the third. So it was simpler. It was simplified. So you're taking away from the art, you feel me? And this new era from what we come from did that to our music. You feel me? There's no real literature in it. There's no positive real notes. It's just drugging, you know, exploiting women crazy. It's been dumbed down.
and that's what's really going on in the street.
But that's why. But
that doesn't make music better though.
Real, that makes what he's saying.
That's not making music better.
So hold on. So you saying Kendrick and Cole ain't making it better?
Yeah, but they not the majority.
Exactly. They not the majority.
I love
They
them.
not the majority.
But they not the majority, bro.
The
majority is the Migos.
With music,
Those cats.
With music, what he was
Actually,
saying,
the majority
was you had conscious rap, you had poor righteous teachers, you had the KRS, you had the public enemies, then you go over to the MC Shans and the Big Daddy Kanes and this, that, and the third, then you go over to the Rock Kings and them, then you can go over to the Nice and Smooths, then you had the Queen Latifahs, the Naughty by Name. You had all these different varieties of it. Now it's just basically, you're not mumbling on drugs, doing all that crazy
Or trap
stuff,
sound, that's it.
you're not really popping. That's the majority.
We still got different
You
rappers.
understand what
I
I'm
understood
saying about
everything you
the
said.
majority?
It's still a diverse mix of talent.
What about the majority? That's the key focus. The majority
You know how many?
is that.
But do you know how many people? You know how many of these young rappers poo-poo the 444?
Right.
Because they just couldn't.
They can't understand.
They can't understand it. So now Jay is in somewhat of a minority because he's not pushing the narrative that's out now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Knowing your time is.
What do you mean? Knowing your time is. At some point you should.
Keep doing features.
It wasn't one of my best albums from him, but he did something different, something else that an artist
You called the
does.
shit out of my melon.
They do different things. They do different things.
That was one of the best joints I heard.
See what I'm saying? Because lyrically, it was dope. It was grown up music.
That was one of the best joints I heard because I've seen the maturation in Jay from Kingdom Come until this album. I knew that kind of rap was coming. And from Kingdom Come, which people don't like,
Kingdom Come is a good album.
a lot of people don't like it though. A lot of people don't like it. And from Kingdom Come, he was talking like that. He just expanded a whole lot more between that album
Thank you, sir.
What you think
to the
your best album
444. The best album, Jay?
How much are you, my friend?
20.
I don't even like to do them. Like I don't even like. It's hard for me
I like reasonable.
personally. But that's a different time in Jay's life. So yeah, you can point that out.
Appreciate you.
That's a great album. That's a great album. Using No Doubt. Then you got both Blueprints was crazy.
What's your name?
I just listened to listen. Regardless of how much you may
Blueprint
feel,
3 was good.
I just listened to Blueprint 3. That is crazy. Black Album was crazy, which was supposed to be his last joint.
Black Album is his best album.
Which was supposed to be his last album.
Gentlemen, have a good day.
Black Album is his best album.
So yeah, so for me, it's up in the air for me personally. But I see, and I think that's why I said what I said about Kingdom Come and the maturation between Kingdom Come, the albums between that, and what 444 ended up being. Because that joint right there, people were like, yo, what are you talking about? Listen, nobody wasn't listening.
And that's the thing,
In Kingdom
collectively as an artist, you can't be repetitious with your albums. So if you put all
gotta grow.
albums together, you should
You should
be
see
a
where
story within
exactly.
itself.
You should see the
But they
story.
don't
You
do
should
that
see
now.
where his age was.
Cats,
You should see.
You play Cat's album right now, the shit just sound like a bunch of static music put together collectively, and now it's an album.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
They not well put together like Nipsey last joint. What you call it got a nice one too. That Baby do.
Oh, the baby.
With the new style of music, the way he put his album together
Lil Baby.
seemed uniform.
Lil Baby.
The baby.
Yeah, Little Baby.
Lil Baby and Gunna.
Lil
This
Baby
joint
or Dumb
for a
Baby?
new one?
Lil Baby.
Little Baby.
Because
Not
there's
Lil
two,
Baby.
there's two.
I know, Little Baby.
The baby.
His album, you can play it and you it's like you listen to an album. It ain't like you listen to a bunch of records that was thrown. Jadakiss and Fabulous mixtape album, whatever it is, it was songs that was put together. Kiss was over here doing one, Fab was in Atlanta doing another one, this, that, and the third.
But I still
it
like-
sounds
but I-
like that.
but I still
but
like
I'm
the
saying,
album.
you can hear it.
Yeah, you can, but I
that
still
it
like.
ain't
I still like
all
it.
in sync. I'm not saying that it's whack. I'm telling you like how
Right,
it
right.
sounds.
It's typical. It's so 05.
It just yo, the Wu-Tang second and third album, you can tell they all wasn't in the studio no more.
Nah.
You feel me? You can hear that in
That
music.
first album. I like Jay, man. No, I really do. I love what he's doing. I love how he's taking that like leadership role for everybody too, helping all the new rappers, getting them out of
The
stage.
funny thing about this, another example, Ray Charles is known as one of the greatest musicians ever. He did the same thing. His own people was calling him a sellout to the label. It wasn't the label ideas to do what he did.
Right.
It was him.
Right.
That's what true artists do. They don't try to keep doing the same shit.
Try to change. Try
See
to
what I'm
change the
saying?
narrative.
No,
Try to change the
the
narrative.
rap is changed, bro. Some people gotta accept it. They spitting what's really going on in the streets today.
But
How?
Women are really out here drinking and drugging, and niggas is holding them out. How are they
I don't
not?
think that's what we was. That wasn't.
But this is what's really going on. People ain't smoking crack no more when Jay was spitting real on doubt. They popping pills.
And that's not all
And
people are doing.
scamming checks.
It's not all people doing. I got a bunch of kids in here that's going to college and went to college.
And Cole spit hard.
You feel what I'm saying?
Cole hard. Kendrick is hard.
It's like 10% of the New York.
Kendrick
Kendrick is kind of all the way out.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Kendrick, boy, he don't hold my attention well. I know he's a true artist, and I give him that.
Last album.
But my cup of tea, he goes somewhere else with it. He goes a little.
I think he just wants you to think a little more.
You know who we need? You know who we need back though? I ain't gonna lie, we need him. I said that the other day, yo, Kanye needs to come back. Like, yo,
Kanye ain't the same person.
But
So
he the one that
I don't want the college book back here.
He brought them people in though. He brought them people. Kanye was.
Listen, I could take college dropout Kanye without the college dropout Monica, which what I mean is the way he rhymed then, those first 2 or 3 albums, you know, the whole like that I could take. This Kanye I can't take.
Do you consider Kanye a good artist, a great artist?
I do.
You?
I do.
And what did he do? He changed. And that's what real artists do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they
if
do.
you don't, you get stuck and you fall off.
Yeah.
I just feel like I think Kanye like really going more political now than anything.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but Kanye's all over the place, B, because one minute you wearing a MAGA hat, and the next minute you, like, I just, like, you all over the place, bro. Yeah, like, nobody knows what to think of you, B. Like, where do you stand? You know what I'm saying?
What happened when you get some Kardashian? It changed life, man.
Yeah, but that's his fault, B. He wanted that woman. He was thirsty for that woman.
I miss that third album of Kanye. When he was on that Every Friday joint.
Yeah, but he's putting out 7 tracks, B. Like, not a lot of people
You don't think Kanye was
receiving that
on
well.
that album?
Yeah, but a lot of people wasn't receiving those well, yo. Like nobody received that Nas 7-track joint well. Tiana didn't receive her album well. She didn't like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these cats did not like his vision with the whole 7 album thing. I mean, the 7-track thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we respect your genius, but at some point, this is mine, and I want this to be a great project. So if you're only giving me 30 minutes of music,
The reason for that is that's the length, the minimum length.
that's how you feel the
qualify.
attention span. I mean, the attention span is too.
That's, well, it could be that too,
But that was part of it.
That's the minimum time to be accepted for like a Grammy or something like that. So they gave the minimum, short and sweet, and like what you said is probably with the fact as well. You get what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is that all of that is fine, but you're not putting in Grammy worth.
No, I understand.
So what's the point of you doing that to try to make a point like, oh, we don't have to do as much to get a Grammy, and yet you're not putting out Grammy-laden stuff?
Right. Now, I agree with that. But
Because the artists ain't gonna feel like that.
Because a few cats started doing that. Making them short and sweet.
Yeah, but see, I don't think those cats were doing it for that reason that he came up with. That whole, we only need this amount of time for it to be Grammy
Well,
worthy.
he didn't say that. Those are the qualifications.
Is that, oh, I think that's what he said.
Nah. The music has to be a certain amount of time for it to be eligible. And it seemed like they started doing the minimum, probably feeling like instead of having 12 songs and having fillers, just put like 7 bangers and just make it hot. So the songs he picked wasn't hot.
One bangers.
And you notice they make the songs shorter now?
Most songs is like minute 45.
They like 240. They not really the regular 3 hooks, 3 verses.
Yeah,
short.
they shorter than that.
And the ball, so they instead of doing 16, they doing like 12 balls.
But that's the evolution I don't like of music. Like I'm used to 3. I'm used to 3 bars. I mean 3 verses, a hook, and depending on the song. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to that.
And another
Again, that
reason
still don't
why
make it.
Still don't make it.
It
could have went that direction too, like you said, with the attention span and the fact of the internet. Because if the song go off and you think it's hot, play it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's more of the attention span thing than anything, which this generation don't have much of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they veer off to much other things quickly. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand, this is social media generation, which it wasn't back then. So you have more time to listen. That's why this.
That I agree with wholeheartedly. I agree with that for sure.
But the question is, if you're gonna give me 3 hooks, can you spit? Ain't nobody out here giving me 3 hooks and spitting hard.
Except the cats we was just talking about.
Ooh, it's enough. Nobody wanna listen to them no more. It's over.
You don't want to listen to them, bro.
I listen to kids.
So you can't make that assumption
But
that
it's
nobody
always
wants
hard to
to.
tell you, like, I'm like, yo, this is still the same thing you're
But you
doing.
can't make that assumption.
Out of that, I'm looking forward to cats like that.
I like that.
And he got a residency in Vegas. Like, how much music is he really doing, bro?
I'm not too thrilled on Jay.
How much music is Fab really doing with a residency in Vegas?
He drop. I look forward to it. Then I decide if it's cool.
All over my timeline, they was all over Styles' new joint that just dropped.
Yeah, it's okay with me.
But
How you like Chance the Rapper?
I do.
Love him. Good artist.
I do.
Chan's different though.
Good. Positive message.
Who was the kid that was rapping at, what you call, I think that was last week was Don Q.
Tory Lane?
Tory Lanez could spit
Yeah, he bought
for a young cat.
Yeah, but they bodied him in the that little beef they had like a year and a half ago.
Ooh.
He had a little joint. Somebody put out a mixtape. I'm really not big on these younger cats too much. Like Tory and
Don Q had me.
nah, but it was another cat he had another joint with too. Just listening to the Button podcast, I would only know. 'Cause I mean, they go through all of that. So
I think Joe Budden was not even
Half and half.
lyrically. Joe was not.
so it was not.
No, boy.
I was hoping he got a couple rap beats, yo. Crazy as he go off on his joint, but he never really. He just said, you know what?
That jump
I'm
over.
talking my shit and
Have you looking like Two-Face?
which I like. I like
You gotta get
jump
over JB.
on Joey, man. Jump on Joey was nice.
You see, Sean, today's day, man, you can't argue with the old generation because they don't really accept it. Like Lil Baby and Gunna's like the most popular artist. You know? And Lil Baby is
He be singing a little bit.
yo, but I was listening to Kid Drake last album, bro. I'm like, Cold is really underrated. Cold, I didn't like the Neat album was good to me, but it's like it's the same thing, it's just a lot of pain. Understand what you've been through with a lot of pain. What you did with this the Spanish joint was good, for a little New York, you can tell you be in New York a lot. I'm more for the diverse artists. Jay will always go on my top 5. I like pop. The reason why I like him is because if you tell Pop to spit about something, he'll do it. Like something that's going on in the world, he'll let you hear it and make it sound good. That's the thing. These people can't take what's going on in the world and relate it and make it sound good. Like, before, I was watching the video the other day how Pop spit, what was it? For the woman he did. Remember the lady was like, he was calling them bitches and all that? And he spit the shit for a woman, like he did it. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. He did it to a old folks home with people as like a poem before he put it on wax. I'm like, okay. So when he got there, boom, I guess he was like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
Yo, you being very unfair and biased to each artist for their creativity. You're being very unfair and biased to artists and their creativity.
Ooh, how?
Everyone is different. Nobody's the same. Each individual shines on their own time.
I respect that.
You know what I mean? So no artist is less than any artist. As long as they've been on the charts or made it to the charts, they're artists. Whether we depict them as the elite artists or the bad artists, they're artists. And at the end of the day, they all need to be given accolades, be for the hard work they put in just to get on stage and entertain us for a minute and 30 seconds. Everybody deserves credit.
I would never say I won't give Jada Kiss his credit. I think he gets his credit. He won't get the accolade of top 5.
Like when you go home and you turn on Bach or Beethoven,
You mess with Cole, right?
yeah, I do.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna get into your little Steph Curry. I give it to him last night.
You got no choice.
Yeah.
You ain't got a choice, bro.
I said yesterday too, I said whatever he do today is gonna show what he really made of. All I'm saying is when you put a length on him, he get bothered.
I don't know, bro.
Last night, they play like Golden
But
State.
you use Lonzo Ball as an example.
Lonzo Ball play good D on him. Watch. Tell me, watch next year. Lonzo Ball play good D on
On
him.
Steph Curry. Two-time league MVP.
Lonzo Ball play good
The
D on
best
him.
shooter I've ever seen in my life, and probably everybody in this shop has ever seen in their life.
They get better shooting than Mark Price.
Mark Price. You ain't watching basketball enough, bro. He said Mark Price. Mark Price, and the second best is his man. That's it, bro. And then it's Ray, and then it's Reggie, and then you can go from there.
I think
But
Reggie's the best clutch shooter. Clutch.
let me tell you something. When you factor in all that shooting and all that, who's the best? All those categories, Steph is in there. And he ain't.
Yeah, he's in there, but
Steph is the best.
I think Steph is the best three-point shooter.
Man, he's clutch too, bro. You know what I mean?
No, I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when the defender on you, great defenders on you, and you make a big clutch shot.
Did you see what he did against Tucker last night? Tucker was in his grill. He damn near blocked that shot.
Let me show you something. Tucker is not as great as defender as Reggie actually, like the Bruce Bowen and shit like that. Tucker defense is not like that.
Yo, Bruce Bowen's one of the, look, he can't go off of that right now. He can only go off how today's game is. In today's game, he's one of the best defenders in the league.
Of course. To me, he's the best shooter. He's the best pure shooter, period.
But I'm saying, Tucker's one of the best defenders in the league.
I think Curry's the best three-point
Nah, but
shooter.
he's not an all-time defender in the league. He's not.
He's one of the best, is what I'm saying.
But he's not like, you're not taking Tucker and putting him on your best player all the time.
They had Tucker on KD in most of this series.
I mean, because that's their best defender.
That's my point. And so when he's playing the best defenders on the best offensive player on other teams, that's his role. That's his role on. But same goes for Clay. Same goes for Kawhi. All these top defensive players, that's what they do.
He's not in that class, though. He's not in the Kawhi class.
Because he's not a two-way. He's not one of the best offensive
Now I'm
players.
talking about defense.
You don't play that defense like Kawhi.
No, you're not.
What are you talking about? Yes, he does.
Not play that defense like
Yes, he
Kawhi.
does, bro.
You're not putting him.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
You're not.
He has. Who else gonna play LeBron on Houston?
Okay, you're not. Hold up. This is what I'm saying. You're not putting him on LeBron James, and he's not going to get an MVP playing LeBron James in the finals.
What do you mean?
Like Kawhi did. He's not in Kawhi class, baby. Defensively, he's not.
What I'm saying is all I'm saying is that in reference to this series that just ended, and his point to saying that he's not clutch, or what I'm saying he's not clutch, Curry.
Yesterday was the first. No, it's not. Yesterday was the first clutch goal.
The first clutch moment.
You just seen that shit, and the nigga won 2 MVP before he got there. He waited for now.
This is why I can't have this conversation with this man.
Yo, it is fake to
The
see
first
you
clutch
see
moment.
that. You thought Houston was gonna win? Hell no. I think Houston won more games than the other.
Let me tell you something. They lost the series when they lost Game 5. That's when they lost the series. Because when KD went down, you were supposed to go for the neck. That was it.
But yeah, but Curry stepped up.
Yeah, but you still had a chance in that game.
Curry finally stepped up.
What do you mean? Yo, bro, it's time for you to go, man. What's up with this guy and this finally, man?
I don't get. He stepped back.
I need to drop 30 quietly, yo.
Thank you, yo. Thank you. Can you say it again, please? Can you say it again? Say it again. Just say it again, please.
He showed you, and that's
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, yo. Thank you,
I'm still
yo.
the nigga.
Thank you, yo.
And he did it in the fourth quarter.
Thank you, yo. Thank you. Thank you.
He did it in the fourth quarter.
Yo, the man came, yo, I'm gonna tell you a perfect example. Yesterday after the game, he said, yo, when we lose our best player, he took a back seat to KD when he first got there. No, what are you talking about? He won a chip without him.
That's what I told my brother. I said, don't
No,
forget
he won
they
one chip
won
without him. He won
before
one chip without
KD.
him. He won one chip without him. He went to the finals. He went to the finals, lost to LeBron, and then won 2 more with him. But he won without him. And you know what they said in Sports Center after the game? Curry went right back into his old playbook when he had KD and said, Go cook.
Hold up.
Go cook. Go cook, Chef Curry. Go cook. Go cook.
Wait.
Chef Curry.
Don't forget about Clay Thompson.
Go cook. No, say this thing to what I'm saying.
But what I'm
saying is that.
You watch this game, nothing you say make it sense.
All right, I watched last night game. He finally cooked. But I watched Curry game my whole life. Let me tell you something. Hold on.
I'll let you not even gonna listen to that.
I let you speak. I want to hear it, man.
That's just some nigga.
Wait. I let you speak, man. Let me go. Are you ready?
You ready? You know who you was from Davidson.
You ready? You watch Golden State. You watch Curry all the time,
You
right?
feel that, boo?
Hold on.
You feel it? You feel me? Yeah. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
You watch Golden State. You watch him all the time, right?
I want to hear it.
All right, your name is Clutch. Let me tell you something. Golden State went back to the old playbook. The bench, he finally used them again. They got him going in the first half. Usually when Golden State always win, when Golden State won the titles when they went up without what they do? Hold on.
They had a better bench than they had.
But what they do? The bench come in, they up 8. Curry come in, they go up 20. He didn't have a clutch moment down 3. Where was he when my son Uncle Jules from East Orange? Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I'm on the road.
He hit a shot in his face.
Bro,
what are you saying?
I'm on the road in front of your bench in your house. Like this. Freeze you. Give me 3. Give me in front of your bench in your house. Once you clutched in,
What are you saying?
what you do? Turnover. Not one foot play.
No. I'm gonna give you that.
First,
Hear me though.
name another clutch
Give me
moment.
that in that one series, though, bro.
Name another clutch moment. Wait. Name another clutch moment.
What do you mean name another clutch moment?
From Curry besides last night.
Besides last night?
Name another.
How about 15? When he came down, the niggas thought he was about to take a timeout and just can that shit. Boom!
Okay, see?
Yeah. Clutch moment. Clutch moment.
Name another clutch moment.
Clutch moment. In the playoffs, you got
No. Name another clutch moment in the playoffs. But I can name all the clutch moments for Golden State in the playoffs. Game 6, Klay Thompson took over when they should have lost that game. When he had 4. Where was Curry?
They got too many weapons, Joe. Anybody can show up.
Ooh, that's the reason.
What's the numbers?
Westbrook was averaging a triple-double. He locked that ass up. Klay Thompson, game 6.
All right, now
that's
we talking.
44. Name another clutch moment. Y'all watch basketball. Name another
Very
one.
much.
NBA Finals. Andre Iguodala took over that series when they won the first one.
On defense, not on
Oh,
offense.
Defense.
both ways.
What do you mean?
He won MVP off the bench.
He won MVP. He won the
Defense.
MVP.
He won MVP off the
He
bench.
won the MVP because he.
Why Curry
He
ain't
brought
get
you
it?
the whole
Why Curry ain't get it?
That's the reason why.
What they said?
That's the reason why he got it.
Curry had a bad series that
Stop
series.
talking to the guy, man.
Curry had a bad series that first NBA.
Bro, he almost averaged a triple-double in last year's final.
Stop talking
What you
to the
saying?
guy.
What was clutch?
What you saying? What are you saying though?
Another clutch
With
moment.
KD.
Another clutch moment.
With KD
Another
though.
clutch moment. Game 3.
With KD.
Game 3.
Half the
Who took
game.
over?
And just try to analyze.
Game 3 last year. Who took over when they was down 10?
We don't
Who
have
took
these
over?
type of
Who
games.
took over that series? Who
Curry
took over
gonna
that
show up,
series?
yo. This
Where
kid
was
didn't even
Curry?
have no points
Give
in the
me
first half.
another
The
one.
hardest
Hold on.
moments comes in the
Give me
second
another
half
one.
of
It's like
the
Twitch that gotta have
game.
you want him to have the highest points, not to affect the game. Because he still affects the game, regardless of who
I
it
never
is.
said he doesn't affect the game. I said give me clutch moments.
He has why
Give me another clutch
It's
moment besides
equivalent,
left.
it's equivalent, Henry. It's equivalent to when LeBron went to Miami.
What do you do?
Wade knew in order for him to be, I'm going to step back. Wade didn't have to step back. If anybody else who came that league, that team, it would still be Wade's team.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
Okay.
when KD came there, Curry knew I got to step back. I'm here, but I got to step back.
Was Braun clutch in that final? The first one they smacked over and they got him out of it. The second one, was he clutch? Or was it just a shovel? Clutch moments. Braun missed. You know he missed a rebound. Who got the rebound? Kicked it off the shuttlecourt.
Braun hit the 3 that got him to the point to give Ray Allen that 3-pointer. So that's a clutch moment.
That
What are you
was
saying?
clutch, but the clutch moment.
That's a clutch
Nobody
moment.
thought you know
That
he
is a
was
clutch
going
moment.
He missed
Because
both.
without that 3 Ray hits don't matter.
That was cool.
What are you saying,
Yo,
bro?
You up 6? I'll give up that.
What are you saying though, bro? That's a clutch moment, bro.
We gonna have to figure it out.
Curry,
Last night,
Yeah, that is a clutch moment,
for the
bro.
first time in my life, I saw Curry.
That is a clutch moment. That is not his first clutch moment in the
That's the
playoffs.
first time I see
He might have had bad finals, but that is not a clutch moment.
Curry looked like the Mamba last night.
But it's
He looked like the
You
Mamba.
bugging, fam. You bugging.
He looked like the
You
Mamba.
bugging, fam. You
It's hard
bugging.
to say that because
He may not have had the
it
best
may not look
finals,
like
all
that.
of them,
It may
but
not look like that.
in the playoffs, he's still clutch. I don't want to hear that.
I said in the moment.
He's had moments.
But it goes the thing. You gotta like. I don't remember the game. I'm not the
I
person that
remember.
Listen, when I say that,
This is how you know you don't remember
Yo,
games.
listen.
You have to go back to 2015 for a clutch moment. He's not clutch.
This is what I'm
He's
saying.
had clutch moments.
He's
You want
not
that?
clutch.
You want
It's
that
like,
clutch
he
moment
doesn't
every
have
game?
to.
Those don't happen every
A
game
lot
for
of times,
everybody.
a lot of times they scraping niggas.
You know what?
Exactly. That's
You
no
know what?
point. They up 30. They up 30. What clutch moments you gonna have up 30?
Why did you need a clutch moment? You're
You
30.
up 30.
You know why? Yeah, you know what? You know why Golden State always won? And this is why teams are close.
That's crazy, bro.
Because that bench ain't that good.
Okay.
He
Fair.
can't
They
you know
had
what?
better benches this past. Their last championship than they had this
You
year.
know what he did? You know why they lost that NBA Finals Game 7? I don't blame Curry. I blame Steve Kerr. You was up 10 at halftime. You stopped using your bench. Your bench was killing them in the first half.
Understand?
Your bench was
Step on
killing
the
them.
floor. It makes
Yeah.
shit so easy.
Yo,
for everybody.
you ain't watched that Game 7 when they lost to Kyrie and them?
Fan.
The bench was killing them in the first half. They was up
Man.
10. You like J.R.
So you never heard. So you never heard of adjustments? Have you?
Yes.
You got your arms out as if you never heard.
So let me tell you something. Hold on.
The adjustment was made.
No, he didn't make no adjustment in Game 7.
He obviously did, and it wasn't the right one that way. If he did, he made a wrong adjustment. But there's wrong and right adjustments,
Yeah,
bro.
but you know what they did? They came back. He didn't put the bench back in.
Fair.
You put the horn back in. That's what got you there.
Fair.
The horn got you there all year. You stick with what works.
And you know what happened?
He didn't, and they lost.
And you know what happened? A three-pointer, a well-contested three-pointer.
that was a well contested.
It was so. What are you talking about?
Kyrie Irving is the best skillful player in the NBA, bro. Hands down. There's nobody that has more
All right,
skill.
man. I'll see you next week, man.
You don't think Kyrie? You think?
I'll see you next week, man.
Wait. You name
I
me
see
one
you
player that
next
got more
week,
skill
man.
than Kyrie.
What do you mean? More skill in what way?
No. He has the best skill.
No, he has the best handle.
Skill. Name one person
What
that
you call
can.
skill? What you define?
Name.
What do you
What is
define?
skill?
Hold on.
What do you
I'm
define
gonna
as
tell you.
skill?
I'm gonna tell you players. Name three.
Ask me.
Wait,
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
answer the question first.
Name.
What do you define as skill?
Name three plays in the league that can go left and right and stop on a dime and make it with both hands.
Make what on both hands? What you talking
A
about?
shot. There's no three plays in the league. There's only one.
That's what you define.
Are you
as
serious
skill?
right
Yo,
now?
he has the skills to pay the bills, bro.
Yo, are you serious right now? We
He's
just
the
talked
only-
about somebody who got
Yo,
that
bro.
same skill.
Who?
Kawhi Leonard.
Curry, what are you talking
Curry
about?
and
Curry
Kawhi.
can't do what the left what Kyrie could do.
Curry
You see what he
and
do?
Yo, is this man really serious right
Curry
now?
and Kawhi. Dude,
Curry
you
for
see-
real.
you saw what the nigga.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
watch basketball.
Yo, you
yes,
crazy.
he can. Yes, he
Curry can
can.
hit your left or right.
Yo, what are you talking about, B? His right hand like
And Kawhi.
his left hand like his right hand, bro. You wildin'.
And Damian Lillard.
You wildin', bro.
And Damian.
There's wild skillful players in the NBA.
Crazy.
Cut. You wildin', bro. You wildin'.
Y'all don't watch basketball.
You wildin',
You
bro.
know what? No,
wildin',
Kyrie
bro.
is going left hard. Stop on it down. Jump with the left. Nobody else.
Jumper with the left, he's a right-hander.
That's my point. Why niggas don't
Yo, dog, that doesn't even make sense. Cause show me a tape when he did that right now. Show me right now. And if he only did that
Floater
once.
with the left. He did it in the finals.
A floater, I'm talking about a jump shot, bro.
Yo,
he's
bro.
not
He's not jump
lefty.
shoot with the left.
He's not jump shot
He
shooting with
lays
the left.
up with the left. He goes to the basket
Dame Lillard, all
and
of
he lays up with the
can,
left.
can put a float up with their left hand, bro. What are you talking about?
Everybody does that.
Consistently.
Yes,
Consistently.
yes. What are you
How
talking
to do
about?
that consistently?
Yo, bro, I see you next week, man. I'm telling you,
Yo,
man.
bro,
You wildin' with
not
that.
shit.
He's doing this over 7 footers.
You wildin'.
Consistently.
You wildin',
You
bro.
lying, bro.
You
You
wildin'.
lying. I've never seen
You
it.
wildin'.
I'm not saying he never did that. He don't do that consistently.
The reason why
He doesn't
They
shoot
won't
no
right
jump
now.
shot with his left hand consistently.
reason why they
No,
won't
he
right
don't.
now.
I never said. I said he laid.
you just said
Yeah, of course, he do that. Cause when he goes to the basket, he will either give you left or right. I know that.
No, he can give you left, right, stop on the down, jump shot. Yo, he's giving you stop on the down,
But
jump
he's
shot, off the back.
He's not the
Curry
only-
has. Yo,
he's not
Curry
the
has
only
no.
nigga that do
Curry
that.
has no.
You know why
mid-range
Curry don't need that?
Curry
Curry
has
go
no
straight
mid-range
in, bro. That
Curry
joint
has
go
no
straight
mid-range
in.
game.
He don't need no backboard.
Yo, Curry can pull up from mid-range.
He don't need no backboard.
The best mid-range player in the game is not even Kyrie, bro. It's not even Kyrie. You got niggas like Kawhi Leonard. You got the kid from that just sent to Toronto.
58.
That is just sent to
58. That's the only nigga that ever cooked Kawhi.
Dude, you
58.
crazy?
He gave him 58. No, was it 58 or 61 on the road when Kai when they beat the Spurs in overtime?
What's the nigga there from Toronto that just
Kai, when they put Kai, no, they
Rose
switched him
Malone,
off LeBron
crazy.
and said you guard Kyrie. And what Kai said? Team time two.
DeRozan is
Stop
the
running down the
best mid-range
jumper.
shooter in the game, bro.
Who?
DeRozan.
DeRozan?
Yes,
DeRozan's a bum, my
he's
nigga.
the best mid-range shooter in the game.
Rosen's a bum.
DeRozan's a bum.
Why is he a bum?
He's an all-star. Let me put that.
Why is he a bum?
Yo,
No, stick with the bum premise. Why is he a bum?
he can't get over the
Dude, he's the best mid-range shooter in the
Compared
game.
to
What do you
LeBron,
mean? He's not even in the East no more. It has nothing to do
doesn't
with
matter,
it.
bro. You couldn't cut it. You couldn't even win a game.
Fam.
You couldn't win a game. You couldn't win a game.
The best
Fam. You
mid-range
think I'm
shooter
putting
in
that
the
on
game,
him?
bro.
That's all. I'm not putting that all on him. You wildin'.
Yo, bro, you the star. It goes to you.
And Kyle Lowry showed up too? Okay.
Never.
Be quiet now.
He's a bum too.
All right. He's more of a bum than DeMar. And DeMar is one of the best mid-range players in the game.
Mid-range
You
player
wildin'.
in the game, son.
Yo,
Wow.
you
Yo,
can't
tell
tell
this
me
nigga,
skill for
man.
skill.
Hey, yo, Kool-Aid, what's good, B?
Kool-Aid, you could tell me skill for skill. Steph Curry better than Kyrie Irving. Skill.
Still watch Steph Curry?
No. There's nobody better than Kyrie Irving. No, Steph Curry cannot stop one down, spin over a 7-footer, shoot, jump off the.
The next finals,
When they lost,
Did he say that in the next
when
fight?
he had like 40 and came